In this video lecture, I will explain regular grammar. So regular grammar is also called as type 3 grammar. Okay, so this is also called as type 3 grammar. And the grammar, we know that it has 4 tuple. So G is equal to V, T, P and S is said to be type 3 or a regular grammar if the grammar is either left linear or it is right linear. So we say that a grammar is a regular grammar if it is a left linear or right linear grammar. Now we say that a grammar is said to be right linear. It will be right linear if all the production are in this form: A to WB and or A to W, where A and B are non-terminal and W is some set of terminal, or it can be epsilon also. And a grammar will be left linear if all the production are of the form A to B W and or A to W, where AB belongs to V, or we can say A and B are non-terminal and W is terminal including null string. Now the following grammar S to AAB, BBA, epsilon, A to AA and B, B to BBA, epsilon. So this is a right linear grammar. So note that here epsilon and string of terminal can appear on RHS of any production. And if the non-terminal is present on the right hand side of the production, it has to be one non-terminal. Okay, and it has to be the rightmost symbol on RHS. So you can see in all the production, left hand side of the production we have single non-terminal because this is the form of right linear grammar. So left hand side it should be a single non-terminal because here A and B all are non-terminal, and W is a string of terminal including null string. Okay, so here left hand side should be a single non-terminal, and right hand side of the production we can have epsilon because W is nothing but T star. So it can be epsilon or it can be set of terminal, and here we have capital B. This capital B is what? A non-terminal. So if a right hand side there is any non-terminal, it has to be the rightmost symbol and also a single non-terminal on the right hand side. So in each production you can see here left hand side I have single non-terminal, right hand side we have two terminal and single non-terminal, and that too this B is the rightmost symbol on RHS of the production. Similarly, here we have two terminal and this A is a non-terminal and this is the rightmost symbol. Or epsilon is also fine because this is T star. So epsilon is also fine. And then here single non-terminal, here terminal and single non-terminal, and this capital A is the rightmost symbol. Or only terminal is also fine, and then here terminal and single non-terminal, and that too it is a rightmost symbol, only terminal and then epsilon. So here this see, either I can have this production, okay, or I can have this A to W. So only terminal, okay, and this terminal also including null string. So all set of terminal or null string, okay, or we can have set of terminal and one non-terminal, and if it is a right linear grammar it has to be the rightmost symbol. In case of left linear grammar, here we can have only terminal, set of terminal and even null string, or we can have a single non-terminal and set of terminal, and here the single non-terminal should be the leftmost symbol. So the example of left linear grammar can be BAA, ABB, epsilon, and then A2, AA, B, and B2, BB, A and epsilon. So you can see in all the production here, left hand side as well as right hand side we have single non-terminal, and right hand side of the production the non-terminal is the leftmost symbol. So we have non-terminal followed by set of terminal, non-terminal followed by set of terminal, only terminal, only epsilon, and then non-terminal followed by terminal, only terminal, non-terminal followed by terminal, only terminal, and epsilon. So this is left linear. This is the example of left linear grammar, and this is the example of right linear grammar. So hope you have understood the concept of left linear and right linear grammar. So one thing you have to remember, regular grammar is also called as type 3 grammar, and the grammar is said to be regular grammar if it is left linear or right linear. So the grammar is not either left linear or right linear. Such type of grammar is called linear grammar. Okay, so the grammar which has at most one non-terminal on the right hand side of any production without any restriction on the position of this non-terminal. Means if it is right linear, there is a restriction that it has to be rightmost symbol. If it is left linear grammar, the non-terminal on the right hand side of the production should be the leftmost symbol. But when there is no such restriction, then it is called as a linear grammar. Okay. And the language generated from the regular grammar is called as regular language. So the language generated from this grammar, regular grammar, is called as regular language. Okay, so from regular grammar, language generated is regular language, and the machine is called as finite automata, and language accepted by finite automata is called as regular language. So we can construct a finite automata given a regular grammar. Okay, so next video lecture I'll explain the equivalence of regular grammar and a finite automata. Means if finite automata is given, how to write a regular grammar. If regular grammar is given, how to construct a finite automata from that. So thank you for watching.